welcome to the MamMaw Boutique. Thank you for clicking on part 2 of the fashion flashback series, where I'm showing you my process on how I'm cloning this 1980s dress and matching jacket for a customer. If you haven't already, do go back and watch part 1 in the series. I highly recommend it. Just click the link above here. Now sit back, relax, and watch how my mind works. So I have finished the pattern for the dress. That's the bodice, and that's the center front, and that's the center back, and then this is the skirt section of the dress, center front, and that's the center back, and obviously that's the side seam. You see you've got the nice princess seam there, and another princess seam here, and it's got darts on the skirt, and it's a nice mini length. So that is all done. That's the dress pattern. And I've just finished the jacket pattern here. So this is the front, this is the armhole, the shoulder, and this is that really interesting, intricate neck detail at the front there, zigzag detail. Then we've got the back, nice and simple, center back seam, and with the armhole. Then we've got the sleeve, this is the armhole. It's a bit narrow, but I've copied it exactly as the garment, so it should be fine, and I've checked the measurements as well, and that's a nice long sleeve. So yeah, that's it. That's the jacket pattern done. So both the dress and the jacket pattern are now completed. Okay, so I have finished the paper pattern. Which is good news for both the jacket and the dress. I'm confident that the pattern is exactly the same as the copy sample. The only thing is I'm not sure about is because I have never worked with leather before, and the thing is with leather you can't go back on your sewing mistakes. Like you can't sew a seam and then unstitch it because there'll be like loads of little holes, and leather is very expensive, and sometimes you don't know if you're going to get the same quality leather. So even if I was to go out and buy it again, I don't know if it's going to be the same quality. So that is freaking me out. I must say I'm really concerned about that, because usually I do a toile fabric. I sew a toile in muslin fabric, so a mock-up fabric. And I don't know if it's really worth doing that, because leather doesn't behave the same as the muslin fabric. So I don't know if I should do that. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna check something. I'm gonna check to see how they're behaving together. I'm gonna compare them right now. So this is the muslin fabric. This is cotton fabric. And this is what I use for like most non-stretch fabrics, so all woven fabrics. Leather, obviously it's a skin, it's an animal skin, so it behaves kind of different, but I'm gonna compare it now and see. Let's see. So this is the leather. It's very soft. You see they behave completely different already. See, this is stiff, this is very supple and soft. Let's see. Let's see the stretch. See, that has quite a nice amount of stretch. Let's see how much stretch this has. None. None. So it's not even worth making in this. However, the leather is not going to be directly on the customer's skin. The lining will. So really, I should be comparing the lining. These are all my thoughts coming out to you. This is my problem solving thoughts. All of my problem solving thoughts are coming out to you now. So therefore, I'm going to compare the lining, the lining and the muslin fabric. Let's see. Right. So this is a lot more stiffer than this leather, obviously. So it's kind of closer to this, the way it's behaving. This is still stiffer, but it's closer to this than the leather. So let's see how it stretches. I doubt this stretches at all. So this might be a good thing. Yeah, it doesn't stretch at all. In fact, the muslin has a little tiny piece of give, but nothing much. So really, what I might do instead is make the toile in the lining, and if it goes wrong, I could easily just use my own lining for this, because lining like this is easy to get hold of, so that's fine. So that makes more sense. I think I'm going to just make the toile in this, because this is what's going to be against the customer's skin, so that makes more sense than using this toile fabric. And again, if it goes all tits up, I can always get hold of more lining, because that lining is so easy to get hold of. So that's it, problem solved. That's how my mind works. But this is a unique situation because I'm filming it. Usually I will be talking to myself out loud. Asking myself questions like, oh, but this is not gonna work. Oh, but what if I do this? And they say that that's the sign of craziness. I say it's a sign of someone who knows how to troubleshoot. I'm sane. I am sane. Really, I am. She says.